Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Random Car Facts. Today we're going to be talking about the Buick Grand National, another one of my favorite cars. It only came in black, and black is one of my favorite colors to put on a car. The Grand National was actually based on the Buick Regal, and there was also another car called the Buick Regal T-Type, which was a version of the Grand National, just without the black color. It was more of a sleeper actually, because it was a Grand National, but it just looked like a normal Buick Regal, which I'm sure surprised a whole lot of people. The Grand National actually put out about 245 horsepower and 300 foot-pounds of torque, which that is a lot for a turbocharged 3.8 liter engine. The Grand National went on from about 1984 to 1987. Now, I know what the car everybody wants to talk about is its big brother, the GNX. The GNX actually came out in 1987 as a sort of a tribute to the Grand National line and all of its success. The Grand National was already a special car, but Buick wanted to make it a little bit more special. So what they did was they took some Grand Nationals, gave them to McLaren, and say, "Hey guys, make this thing go faster." So McLaren takes the Buick Grand National, the base car. They modify the turbo, modify the computer. They upgrade the suspension, and they also did some body work to make it look a little bit more different than a Buick Grand National base. After McLaren was done, the car made 355 horsepower and 420 pounds-feet of torque. Absolutely amazing. I think the coolest part about this car is not really the amount of power it made, but how fast it produced it. It wasn't screaming its little head off like a Honda at 8,000 RPM. It was making peak torque at 2,400 RPM. So as soon as you stepped on the gas, peak power right away. It's just insane. But like I said before, the Grand National GNX was the tribute car to the Grand National line because they were ending production. But the engine did live on in the Cyclone, the Typhoon, and the Trans Am Turbo, which were also really cool cars. The engine actually lived on past that even in the Grand Prix GTP and Impala SS, and those cars were pretty good too. But it really wasn't the same because it had the supercharger on top of it instead of the turbocharger that it had before. But the basic engine block, I believe, was pretty much the same, and it was the same displacement also, 3.8 liters. But on the engine, it said 3,800 or 3,800 cc's. But unlike the car that I mentioned before, the Taurus SHO, the Buick GNX is right now a very collectible car and very expensive for its age. But it really deserves to be because it was such an amazing car and something that was so different at the time. But maybe sometime later, the cars that I'll be mentioning later on, including the SHO, will also be as popular and as collectible as the GNX is right now. Well guys, that was the Buick GNX. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what kind of cars you want to see and what kind of information you would like to know about them. I love researching this stuff. The car that I'm going to do next, I have no idea. But leave a suggestion. Leave a like if you want. And until next time.